I see this as the real sort of coming-of-age novel for Robin. In not purely, she turns 30 in the very first chapter, so we see Strike and Robin celebrating Robin's 30th birthday. But at this point, she's learnt enough on the job, and she takes charge of things in a way that she's never really done before. And what I love about writing that relationship is this evolution. So obviously she started as a total neophyte. She knew really nothing about the world of detection, but was fascinated by it and wanted to learn. And Strike, which is one of the nice things about this occasionally infuriating man, is he's very happy for her to do that. You know, he's not, he doesn't feel threatened by that, which is one of the things I like about him, though he would annoy me in other ways. Yeah, Robin, certainly, she takes some physical risks in this book that her creator would absolutely not take. But she's physically brave in this book, particularly in this book. And she makes some key decisions and performs some key actions. Well, there's a sort of close relationship between the last book and this book in terms of Robin. In the last book, we saw her get divorced, and I explored in Troubled Blood some of the things that I think for young women are still very important. What do I really want? How do I reconcile a job with a family? Do I want a family? You know, that's a question Robin's now really asking herself, having assumed for years that she probably would have children with her ex-husband. I think we're now seeing that she's chosen a very different path. And when she said to Strike in Troubled Blood, I'm not sure if I want children, I can't see how I do this job and have children, I think we're now seeing that come to fruition. I cannot imagine Robin, the character, taking these kinds of risks if she knew there were children at home. So she's now struck off in a direction she never could have taken if she'd remained in her marriage. I think we see more of Strike's vulnerability, really, in this book. His physical challenges are becoming greater. He really does need to make some changes, but he doesn't in this book, with predictably dire consequences. And this world, this sort of online world and the world of social media, is not something he's particularly familiar with. He's 40. He will have heard of Twitter, but he won't really, he's not interested in it, so he doesn't fully understand what the appeal is. So for him, it's a very new world, and I think that it's one that Robin's far more familiar with. She's 10 years younger and has interacted with these things a little more than he does, so she has more of a feel for what they're dealing with in the beginning.